so unique. That's what you are. Lingerie reflecting off the mirror on the bar. Category sexy, I'm one of one. I'm the I'm number one. I'm the only one. Don't even waste your time trying to compete.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, I don't even know if you guys are gonna hear me because one, kulungiswa i-roof up kule ndlu enguyo. I don't know if it's this one or the other one, but there's just a lot of noise and I am hoping that you guys are not gonna hear it. But if you do, please try to ignore the noise. But hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Ongezo, but you can call me City Mom because I'm a mother of 3 handsome boys. If you've been here, thank you so much for the love and support. And to my new subs, thank you so much for joining the family. Guys, we're doing my 2025 recap. Exactly what I was saying now. Anyway guys, I said, okay, the reason I want to do this 2025 recap, I woke up and I was watching people's statuses on WhatsApp and I was like, it got me thinking, Oti, how was my 2025? And while I was thinking about that, I realized that, guys, I'm the person who does not, I don't register things in my head and in my heart, because I kept on thinking, you know, also a lot of people are like, yo, 2025 was a hard year, 2025 this, 2025 that. And the fact that I have to think, what is it that 2025? And then it made me realize, I really don't register things. I don't know, like, lack of a better word right now, I don't know if saying register things on my head, because I do remember things that happen, right? I'll never forget how a person treated me. I'll never forget, I don't forget events, I don't forget anything. But I just don't register things, in a sense that people always ask me, how do you forgive a person? Okay, so this person did this and this and this and this and this to you, and you're still talking to this person. That's because I would remember what you did to me, but I didn't register, or like, I don't know, there's just a lot of things that if I was a person who goes to therapy, maybe kuba sengiyazi manje like what kind of a person I am. I know what kind of a person I am, but you guys get what I'm saying, because a lot of things happened, but I think I try not to, if anything broke my heart, right, andifuna ukuyigcina enhlizweni yami nasengqondweni yami, so that ingahlezi, I don't know guys, I don't want to revisit anything that engangiphathanga kahle, engangizusanga, like ayingiphathanga kahle. Do you get me? If this thing did not make me happy, I don't like revisiting it. Hence I forget things, and then I end up talking to abantu ebandivisa ubuhlungu, and you are thinking, yo, mna kuba angimkhulumisi nje lo muntu, kuba ngenza this, kuba ngenza that. Yes, I do remember what this person did to me. I will never forget, but I just try not to register izinto ngizigcine, yabo. Izinto ezingiphatha kabi, it's like ngizivulela iskhiya ngithi azidobe ziphuma ngazuthi amanzi agelezayo ukuthi nje azihamba zihambe, and then I just try to keep only izinto engizithandayo. So with that being said, we're gonna talk about, I actually made a list of things that I want to talk about. For my 2025 recap. Lost friends. So some friendships caught me off guard. And another thing, another thing that I like about my subbies is that you guys don't ask me anything. If you don't see anyone on my channel anymore, you don't see me going to lunch with this person, or this person comes to my house, or I'm in their house, like, if you guys don't see that, you guys don't ask. And I was like, wow, thank you. like angazi nenza kanjani, and sometimes I always feel like maybe my energy attracts people who are like me, because I am one person who's unbothered about what's happening in other people's lives. Like, even my friends, if you don't talk about it, I'm not gonna ask you. If you talk about it, grand sharp, we're gonna talk about it because you're sharing about it. And sometimes I feel like my energy is just attracting the people abafana nam, you know, because y'all are very, I can't say unbothered, but anindihluphi nibe nindibuza uba hayibo upha usibanibani kudala samgqibele. I've never, maybe when the channel grows I'll get that, but for now I don't get such things. Like, you guys just keep it moving. We don't see so and so sharp, great. So I lost friends, and yeah, some I was expecting and I was okay with it, but some really caught me off guard because of how it happened. And so, sorry guys about that. So I was saying that some friendships caught me off guard. Like, I didn't expect to lose some of the people that I lost. I didn't expect not to be in communication with some of the people that I'm not in communication with. And yeah, okay, sorry guys, been colors is a bit, I went to other house, so I'm using my younger brother's cottage ageko. So when he's not around, he's gone back to Joburg. Yeah, so but I'm using it now because it's more quiet. I can't shoot in the house. So anyway, I was saying that yeah guys, as in your friendship kusharp, you know, I was expecting some of the things that happened to happen, and I'm okay with it. And but if there's one thing that I learned is that never to talk about any friendship breaks up on social media. And yeah, when we hear people who've been on this industry for a long time and they say don't do this, and you know, you like, you don't listen because you're like, okay, yeah, well, but it made me realize that actually when I started this channel, I used to watch a lot of vlogs, I would discover these people because I didn't know anything about YouTube, right? So I would discover these people because now I want to vlog sharp. I've shared this story, so I'm not gonna, you know, it's just gonna waste a lot of time. But I would discover a lot of people and babugel, because I'm learning. You've been here long enough, so surely you know what you're doing. Some I would love their vlogging style, some I would not love their vlogging style. I would watch more of those that I kind of like their vlogging style, quality and stuff, you know. So my point here is that when we watch these people, it's either sometimes they would tell you, Guti, this is how you need to monetize your channel, this is what you need to do, and I've shared my story of how I removed all my copyright because I was watching a YouTuber who happened to share at that time on what to do to monetize your channel and what not to do if you're a new YouTuber. So my point here is that I do watch a lot of YouTubers who've been here and well back then, and I would learn a lot from them. But if there's one thing I didn't take, is that thing of don't overshare. And I didn't understand it. It's not that I didn't take it, I just didn't understand what do they mean when they say don't overshare your life on social media, you know. Up until it happened to me and I was like, damn, okay. And now ngabon to, oh okay, sharp, there was no need for me to bring a friendship fallout on social media. The way everything just turned out, I was not happy about it, and I was like, as in kuba nje ngangivele ngazithulela, everyone was gonna see ukuthi, okay, this is what is happening. But I allowed my emotions to, you know, because I was really hurt and upset and disappointed. You know, I was just on my feelings and all over the place. My emotions were all over the place. And if there's one thing I learned is that no matter ukuthi uzubuhlungu kangakanani, just keep quiet, is ubuhlungu privately, because there are other things that are happening or happened in my life and I would not come and share about them. So there's no point for me to share when it comes to friendship, because I'm thinking it's light, it's friendship. So I learned that on friendships, you know what, whether this person is in the industry with you or not, when it comes to friendships, just keep your mouth shut. And you guys, right now, I just said that there are friendships that caught me off guard. I didn't mention names. I didn't go into details on what happened for those friendships to end, but I was hurt and I'm okay. One thing about me, ndiyakhawuleza ukuqhela ukuthi umuntu akekho elifini yami, because obviously you talk to this person almost every day, you see this person. The minute that doesn't happen for a month or 2 or 3, I'm okay. I keep it moving. Angisakhumbuli sengigrand, sengiya-understand ukuthi okay, sharp yabo. But if there's one thing I will never ever do is talk about my friendship breaks up. Yeah. that thing that happened, I was like, damn, I was really, really beating myself about it. And yeah, it also, a lot happened behind the scene, but I don't want to talk about it because I'm full manje. So friendship breaks up. Yes, I was disappointed, I was hurting, some caught me off guard. I was like, how asazwani, just like that, you know. But so now we keep it moving, and I've learned my lessons. And guys, I know I disappointed some of you guys, but yenzeka nje ngendlela enzeka ngayo kwaba yimess. I started a lot of businesses. I started Pinifers. I started selling Pinifers. I started selling perfumes. The perfume core. Guys, some people want to know why I stopped advertising the perfume core Africa. Guys, I want to sell perfumes that I'm 100% sure. You see, with the Dubai perfumes, the Arabic perfumes, I recommend some things. I have customers who come back. Like, some people are even wondering if I'm still selling them. Yes, I'm still selling them. I have so many customers who don't care whether I'm advertising or not. They will send me money, buy what they're buying, and they will say recommend. They trust whatever that I tell them. This is nice. And if we keep trying again. So I know if bengakhathalanga, because besengikhathele, and then I stopped advertising, ngaphuma kuyona, I was like, oh guys, ngizoqhubeka next day, I probably would have had more customers who ebengizongena nawo 2026 angithembayo without me advertising. They are just my customers. Same applies with Pinifers. I am so proud of myself for trying so hard. If there's one thing I did this year, was to try, you know. And there's a lot that I need to do in terms of making sure ukuthi ama business wami ayakhula, and there's a lot that I need to do, but sisaphila saphefumula. It's the 31st of December today, 2025. And so uNkulunkulu usigcinile, by God's grace sizovuka kusasa 2026. So sinama plans, and I'm not going to share my plans here, but sengisho ukuthi guys sisazopusha as normal. But when it comes to business, I am so proud of myself. I am one person engeke ngarealize ukuthi uNkulunkulu wakhiphile amahloni kumina. For some reason, for the longest time, I was a person onamahloni uba, yo guys, I can't sell. I am so scared of people. People are like this. Ngiyasaba ukuncenga abantu bayaphoxana. I used to be that person. Excuse me. I used to be that person who's like, I can't do business. I can't sell. I can't. But for some reason in 2025, uNkulunkulu wangikhipha pride, wangikhipha amahloni, wangikhipha, like nje, I found myself doing things that I never thought I would do. And trust me guys, it's not because some people think that we sell because of poverty or because siyahlupheka, because for some reason abantu abadayisayo ba associate nabantu abahluphekayo, and it's crazy. But ngazi ukuthi mawudayisa uxakekile kuseyadayisa yazi guys, but angikho lapho. What I'm thankful for when it comes to business is that uNkulunkulu ungikhiphile amahloni, ungikhiphile pride, ungikhiphile nje pride. Anginayo pride mina. When I have to do something, I will do it. If it's something ezongifakela imali and akuyonto yabo into right nje siyaphanda. You know, I started the Perfume Co. I would go to a rank. I remember I vlogged, I showed you guys, I went to the rank. Imagine me going to a rank ngiyodayisa ngiyoncenga abantu ukuthi bathenge ama perfume, and someone would have looked at that and be like, lo sisi ohamba ngemoto enkulu kanjena o busy dayisana nama perfume, iphi inkinga yakhe, maybe akasayi afford le moto or something. But no, I thank God ukuthi there was nothing happening in my life financially. There was nothing happening. Bengaxakanga ilutho. My life was still the same. It was beyisahamba ngale ndlela endiyazi ngayo. But I just woke up one day and said, you know what? We are pushing harder. We are hustling harder. Yabo? And I challenged myself so much to do the most things as in are uncomfortable, and I said, let me do these things and see what will happen. And I stopped because I was like, angikho sure ngala ma perfume when it comes to longevity, and because remember guys, I was using those perfumes. If you've been here, you know I was using those perfumes myself. I would spray them. I even sprayed 2 perfumes. So I was kind of not happy with the longevity of the perfume, like the performance of the perfumes. Hence, I was like, let me try these ones. Am I still registered in the business? Yes. Do I still have people under me who are registered under me who are still selling? Yes, definitely I do. Do you still, if you want to join, I will still register you to join, guys. But mina ngizoqhubeka nama to buy perfumes, and yeah, I just didn't want to get into details. Even now, I don't want to get into more details because remember, this is someone's business, and as a business person, andifuna uthetha kakubi businesses zabanye abantu, I just stopped and ndathula ndangatsho uba why. But some of the perfumes, maybe also I didn't try all of them so that I find the ones that perform really, really well. But mina guys, ndiyawathanda ama perfume astrongo, ndiyawathanda ama perfume alastayo, ndiyawathanda ama perfume are aesthetically pleasing in the eye, the bottle looks nice and all of those things. So I just didn't want to explain because andifuni yabo yeah, ezinye izinto uyazishare kanjalo uqhubeke. So yeah, that's about it when it comes to business. Yeah, Mapinifa, I need to find someone that I'm gonna work with. I'm not happy with that guy. Yeah, that's it. That's it about business. I'm happy, I'm proud of myself, and business wise we are still continuing. And I love being a businesswoman. If there's one thing I can tell you about selling is that you are never broke. You are never broke. Ngoba uthi uyihlalele nje ungena imali, uthi uyihlalele ungena imali, yabo, ha ngicela ukuthenga yabo, uthi uhleli ungena imali, yabo. So you are never that broke. Manje anginawo R100, uyayibona into enjalo. So I'm still gonna push when it comes to business, because I love the freedom that comes with having your own money. I love the freedom that comes with selling. Is it easy? No, it's not easy. It's the hardest thing ever, but we do it anyway. Sharp. Taking Lubanzi home, motherhood, co-parenting. I had to take Ulubanzi home because I was mentally tired, like mentally, physically. Everything, I was tired. My body was shutting down. Bese ngifeel ukuthi abona ke manje ngiku 5-2 ukuthi ngilale ngingavuki kanti sengishonile, and manje there is no one ozofona ukuthi hayibo useshonile ongezwe because ngihleli noLubanzi. Lubanzi can't call. So I was here. I was if you've been here, I've been taking care of my son ever since obviously he was born for a full 3.5 years basically, because Ulubanzi is turning 4 next year. So I took care of him for full 3.5 years on my own, one man, no help, because the baby daddy is, you guys know the story. So thank God for my mom, because sikhala kuzwakala. So I had to ask ukuthi, can I just, for this 3 months, I need a break, I need to breathe, I need to, like guys, the only thing I was doing when Ulubanzi ehlela ekhaya bengilala, akekho umuntu obelala bengivuka every day ngihlala ecouchini ngilale kushona ilanga. I was doing that. It's like bengilalela lo 3 years ikhana bengulala manje. I was so tired. I was losing myself mentally, everything. Bekuhlangahlangene nje sengibona sabona ke manje ayikhona hali akuhambi kahle. So thank God for my mom, and I'm okay. How is Ulubanzi? Ulubanzi uyinqabo stick la kumina manje. And I think going back to Joburg without him is gonna affect him. So I don't know how that is gonna play out. But yeah, I think emotionally he's very happy to have me home. And I don't think uzophatheka kahle if ngiyamshiya. But at the same time, Ulubanzi uyamthanda ugogo. This is the thing about Ulubanzi. When you go to Joburg, uba lonely, and then he wants us to call abantu basemakhaya all the time, and he'll keep on saying, Mama, let's go home. So I think he's the kind of person who wants to have us all under one roof. He wants to have me, Oguhle, nogogo. Ufuna bonke abantu abathandayo babe erufini one. That's what he wants, and unfortunately it's not gonna happen like that. So yeah, what else? I said co-parenting. Hey guys, co-parenting yami, I don't want to talk about it because it now I have to talk about my yabo nje anginasikhathi ubaba bengane zami bakithi, like it is what it is. I don't have time nor the energy to talk about those humans. Motherhood, I love motherhood, I love being a mother. I always say that I am one person who had my first child. Obviously was not planned because I was very young, but when I had my second and my third, I wanted to. I was no longer waiting for marriage. I want to get married before I can continue having my kids. I was like, you know what, I already have a child out of wedlock. Do I want more kids? Yes, I do. Let's go. If marriage has my name on it, it will happen regardless. I didn't want to get to the age of 40 ndingakagqibi ngabantwana, basically. I didn't want to get to, I didn't see myself being 40 and pregnant, being 45 and pregnant, being close to 50 and I'm pregnant. I didn't want that for myself. Hence I don't call my kids a mistake. I know people who had kids out of wedlock, they usually call their kids mistakes. My kids are not a mistake. I wanted to have kids. My first one is also not a mistake. I usually say, I know I did not plan, but the minute I held my son in my hands for the first time, I knew that I'm gonna have this feeling again and again. I enjoyed it so much. Like my firstborn, I knew ukuthi mina I'm not done falling pregnant. Ngazi ngaye. When he came, I knew ukuthi ngizophinde ngibe nenye ingane futhi. Yeah, I understand, because of the feeling I had when I held my son for the first time. So some people baba right ukuthi ayi ngaba nomntana oqala by mistake ku right. Mina I was like, kumnandi nje ukuba umama, I'm doing this again. Yes, financially I didn't think of all those things, guys, as in I honestly didn't. Also, I think maybe I thought because his dad and his family were so supportive, he used to stay at his father's house, behlala kubo, dad's side. I thought all men are like that. Yabo, I thought wonke amadoda ayabathanda abantwana babo, all the families are supposed. I because I didn't experience what I'm experiencing with Luban's dad. So bengazi mina ukuthi hawu kanti bakhona ama deadbeats yabo. So I thought kuzohlele smooth, but unfortunately it wasn't like that. But yeah, motherhood is nice. I love being a mother. Do I see myself having more kids? Definitely not. I am done with kids. I wanted to have boys and girls. Unfortunately, it did not happen. uNkulunkulu ubone ku-right ukuthi ngibe umama nje wabafana kuphele kanjalo. So it ends there. I don't see myself having kids. And yeah, funny story, I wanted to keep isibeletho. I wanted to keep isibeletho, and then they said, yeah, it was obviously public hospital. You guys know I've given birth in public hospital. And guys, there's nothing wrong with giving birth in public hospitals. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm a friendly person and anghlupha ngikhala ngimemeza. So, but they said that I'm young. Because I'm like, not like Kanjena, guys. Like, I literally went to the office to come and do all the things as in so keep is procedure. Kwathiwa no sisi underage ngeke sikwazi besicela ukuthi prevent besicela ukuthi uprevent okungcono sisi ngeke sikwazi ukukhipha isibeletho kwa-government nje u-underage for le nto ifunayo. Guys, I was so frustrated. I was like, oh, ngihlezi ngikhetha hayibo njalo kancane kancane nje sengimithi kancane kancane nje sengimithi aze ngicane sikhipheni lesibeletho bathi nje no ngeke sesikwazi unless you go to a private hospital and ubhatale ntontoni imali engaka. Maybe bazokwenza thina kwi-public no sisebenza ngemthetho and when you are underage so we can't. But yeah, funny story. What else did I want to talk about? Plans for 2026. We all have plans 2026, but okay, it's better if we don't talk about them because kube uwe noNkulunkulu wakho. My love life, yay, love life. My love life. Let me tell you something about going back my dates, right? Unyaka uthema sophela, I started going on dates, right? Sharp. And I actually realized that there's no need to stay for too long. Ungajoli. Like, for me, now remember we're talking about me, right? Please. We're talking about me. Like, I'm a kind of person, guys, who yazi 5 years, 3 years, I can stay for his cats nkosi yami ngibhizinisana nenhliziyo yami. Like, there's no need. No need, girl. Ikhala 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, healer, dastishe, and continue with life. So anyway, these dates, they kind of helped me because they reminded me of who I am and what I like. And guys, bese ngiziyekelele physically, emotion, bese ngiziyekelele. I wasn't pouring on myself. I was entertaining the heartbreak for a very long time, that it showed on physically outside. I wasn't taking care of myself. I'm a kind of person who likes looking good. I like feeling good. I like looking like a lady. I like ngiyathanda ukuba intombazana, you know, like soft girl nje. I love that about myself. And I used to be that person, you know. And bese ndiziyekelele. I don't know if I'm making sense for those who don't understand Xhosa or Zulu, because I speak both. I was just not taking care of myself. I wasn't pouring into my cup a lot. Mentally, I was just all over the place. So I'm trying to make you understand what going back to dates kind of did to me. Yes, I didn't go to a lot of dates. Yes, I wasn't putting a lot of effort in terms of dressing up when going to dates. But that is me. Ngisafaka ugear number 1. Yabo, I'm that person. I don't jump. I know good being in Bora sometimes when I don't put effort in. But remember, I haven't done this in a very long time. So getting back to it was kind of slow nyana. Yeah, well, also these people are different. You guys thought I'm going on dates with one person, crazy business, but so basically, but yeah, I was just not taking care of myself. I was not taking care of myself for the longest time. I wasn't pouring into myself. I when I think about it, I just feel like lento kalubanzi, it really affectile, but at the same time, because of my character, I'm the kind of person who does not angithatha isikhathi eside nje ngidwela ku something. Kuyahanjwa and ngalesikhathi ngithi mina ngiyahamba, I don't realize ukuthi kahle kahle lento iyangi-affect or ingi-affectile. Mina I think I'm okay, I think I'm healed, kanti I'm actually not. So going on these dates, they kind of helped me to remind me of who I am, how I want to be loved, how I want to be treated as a woman. There's this other guy that I went on a date with. That guy, he's a open doors kind of guy for you when you get into the car. You know, yes, yeah, he's that person. He's very soft, yabo. So it kind of reminded me of who I am, what I want moving forward, when it comes to abantu besilisa, and that ungathatha isikhathi eside down, you know. Do heal, do take your time to heal, but try to, yabo, umhlaba awumanga ulindanga wena, izinto ziyahamba ziyaqhubeka. Try to, you know. So I'm happy I did that as well, because I just realized that I needed to pour more on myself, and it makes me feel good. Like guys, looking nice and ukuba muhle, it does a lot for your mental health as well. Ukuba muhle nje from head to toe umhle, and uyazifeel ukuthi yazi ngimuhle. It does a lot for your mental health. I am telling you, it does a lot for your mental health. And I felt like mina bese ndiziyekelele guys, bese ngiziyekelele nje bese ngiziyekelele, and ngithe ukuba ngiqale ngibuyele, I started wanting to change my wardrobe. I literally decluttered my wardrobe. I took everything. Ngagcwalisa ama-plastic ampo ayi-6 ngagodusa ngathi thathani nazi impahla angisazifuni lezinto, you know, because this thing is helping me even on my mental health. It's healing me mentally, it's healing me physically. And bona abafana babantu shema bazi bazibonela nje intombazane enhle abafuna ukuphuma nayo ku dates and get to know this person, and they don't know ukuthi there's a part that they are healing mina, because ngivele nje yabo kwangazi kuno tesusiwe la emehlweni ukuthi my friend abeg shine your eyes, yabo. So I really love and appreciate yonke lento beyenzeka when it comes to guys. My mom my mom is waiting for me. We need to go to what time is it now? We need to go to town. It's 11:44. Wait, let me check. Okay, I was also checking ukuthi sengikhulumela ngakanani. I think it's gonna be like 30 minutes or 30 something minutes. So yeah, but I didn't write a lot, guys. I wrote lost friends, love life, business, motherhood, co-parenting, plans for 2025. I didn't write a lot because I don't want to talk like angifuni bendele video. So I wanted to say happy new year. Thank you so much guys for your support. I really appreciate it. My growth on YouTube was very slow, and also I think it's because when I started my YouTube, I literally gained like more than 10,000 people within a year. And mina, because I was new at that time, I thought this is how YouTube is, Ganti. Yabo? I thought this is how it's supposed to be. Kumele uthole 10,000 or more every year. I didn't know ukuthi some years, yabo, amanye, yeah, but yeah. What a mess. Oh, my cousin was calling uthi I must hurry up because kuyavalwa, it's a holiday. Anyway, I was saying thank you so much for your Lubanzi. Yes, Mama, I'm gonna buy you chocolate. Please close the door.
Okay.
Thank you, baby. Yes, close the door. Guys, so anyway, guys, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. I was talking about my channel being slow on growth in 2025, which is fine. I still appreciate those who did subscribe, and I appreciate those who showed up for me the whole of 2025. You guys were watching my vlogs, and nje bekuphithizela bekuyehla kuyanyuka nikhona. Ngiyabhora, angina life, ngikhomplela ngobaba walibanzi nila yabo nje. There was a lot happening, and you guys were just here and saying, you know what, it's fine, we're here, we're gonna support you, we're gonna watch, we're gonna like, we're gonna subscribe, we are not gonna skip the ads. Like, I appreciate you guys, and I just came here to say Happy New Year, and uNkulunkulu anibusise. I know you all have your own plans ngempilo zenu, but you guys still show up for us as YouTubers because sisemsebenzini la siyasebenza. Sisemsebenzini, umsebenzi wami lo. Ngizohola for le video because of you guys. So it's only fair ukuthi ngize lana ngizobonga ukuthi guys, ngiyabonga kakhulu. Thank you so much for your love and support. I really, really appreciate it. Ndingumuntu ke mina guys ngizothini, I talk a lot, but ngezinye izinto ngiyakhohlwa ukuzenza. So mengikhohliwe sometimes, maybe during the year or whatever, nibona ngathi angibongi, nibohlale nazo ukuthi I do love you guys and I do appreciate your support, even to my new subbies that are still gonna come. Nje ngiyabonga kakhulu. That was my year. I thought, let me do the recap with you guys ukuthi bekwenzakalani. This year tested me mentally kakhulu, it tested me physically. Guys, raising a child on your own is no jokes. So big ups to single mothers. Yeah, there are people who say that they have money and they are ready to have kids, even if abachatanga, they don't care. And I always say, if you know ukuthi unemali leya ngempela, you can do it. I feel like single motherhood needs money for me. Even if indoda ayikho, he's not helping you with anything, it's fine, because we have families who help us. My mom took Lubanzi and stuff. Raising a child on your own needs money. You need to have money to be able to afford school fees, expensive school fees, nanny, this and this and this and this. So I always tell them, I know if you see ukuthi iphakethe lakho liqinile ngale ndlela and you can do it, then it's fine. But I don't recommend it. I don't recommend single motherhood. Yes, I'm in it, and I would never change my life. I would never trade my life for anything. Every time when I think about my kids, I always ngicabanga ukuthi how my life would have been if I didn't have Anathi, how my life would have been if I didn't have Uguhle, how my life would have been if I didn't have Lubanzi. And every time when I think about them, I'm like, damn, my life would be boring because of how much I love my kids. So if there's one thing you'll never hear me utter out of my mouth is I regret having kids. I don't regret having my kids. I don't regret having my kids. Is it easy? No, it's not. It's not easy, but I don't regret having those kids. So if there's one thing that you will never ever hear me complain about, is motherhood. yebo ngizokhala ngise guys ngikhathele sharp grand sharp wonke umuntu uyakhathala, but I can't imagine my life without my Lubanzi. I can't imagine my life without Obuhle Anathi. I cannot. My life just doesn't make sense without those people. I love them so much. So yeah, let's wrap it up, guys. Happy New Year! Guys, we made it! We made it to 2026. It can only be God's grace. Ngamandla. Ngiyazi mina guys ngihlezi ngisho ngithi ngiphila ngomusa kaNkulunkulu. Mina nje guys yazi ziningi into engingazazi ngami. It's crazy how people think they know your life. Because there's a lot that you guys don't know about my life. But it's fine. The one lokho engikwazi lokho engifuna ngikwazi. But I always say that mina ngiphila ngomusa kaNkulunkulu. Ngiphila ngomusa kaNkulunkulu. I live by God's grace and I see God's grace in my life every day. Ngiyasibona isandla sakhe phezulu empilo yami nsuku zonke zokuphila kwami lobe ngazalwa. Ngihlezi ngizibuza ukuthi how did I survive this year? How did I survive this? This was meant to destroy me, but I came out. Yazi ngaphunyuka kanje. And yeah, guys, I'm not a materialistic person. Every time when you hear me speak about grace, every time when you hear me speak about amandla kaNkulunkulu, trust and believe ukuthi there's no materialistic thing that I'm talking about in that. Ayikho neyodwa angeke uzungibone ngikhuluma ngemoto, apartment, you will never hear me talk about those things. If you've been here for 3 years, you will know range ungizwe mina guys ngikhuluma nge-materialistic things. I hardly ever. Every time when I am praising God, it has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with what I've achieved. Am I grateful for everything that I've achieved? Am I grateful that I haven't lost anything? I am very grateful. But every time when I speak about God, namandla kaNkulunkulu, it has nothing to do with lezi zinto lezi abanye abantu uNkulunkulu abamrate ngazo. Yabo. Hence I always say that there's a lot that happens in my life privately and I can't talk about, but when I praise God, I praise him publicly, even if engibusisa privately, but mase kumele ngizobonga ngibonga publicly. So yeah, thank you so much for your love and your support. I really appreciate you guys. Ningadinwa yimina nama ngidinwa yinina. Siqhubekeni sibambisaneni njalo. Ningisize ni share my channel to your aunts, your cousins, I thought this year I was gonna end this year on 15,000 ike. Yathi nje YouTube cha ngeke sizwe ngawe ke girl. Yathi nje YouTube ngeke sizwe ngawe ke girl. It's not happening. But we keep pushing. We're not giving up. We're not going anywhere on YouTube. Guys, I love YouTube so much that I see myself sitting here when I'm 50 talking to you guys. That's how much I love YouTube. So it's very therapeutic again for me. It's very, very therapeutic because I just came here, shared how my 2025 was, and talking heals me. If there's one thing I love, talking, it really, really heals me. Whether I'm doing it here or with my friends, but I'm just a person that I talk a lot because it does heal me. It does empty my yabo ngqondo yami ukuthi igcwele yabo. So yeah, thank you so much. Happy New Year. Nudla kahle, nuhlukanise kahle. uNkulunkulu anibusise nemindeni yenu and nama plans wenu eninawo. uNkulunkulu anisize nje konke kuhambe kahle guys, and sizobonana ngonyaka ozayo. Happy New Year. Kulungile ke bye. Come say kulungile ke bye. Come. I'm done. I had to wrap it up. Say kulungile ke bye. Kulungile ke bye. Say Happy New Year. Say Happy New Year. Hayi bona ubanzi uyakwazi ukuthetha ithi Happy New Year. Kulungile ke bye. Bye. Okay. Let's go. Coming from that pretty mouth, the truth is fitting. Cause you ain't never talking loud and you know plenty. You know what I'm talking about, cause you